I am Mario Herbert, and this is Revelation for Life. We all know the account of Genesis chapter 1, the creation of the heavens and the earth. One thing that has always struck me about this account is that God looked over his creation to make sure that it was good before he moved on to create the next thing. Throughout the entire account, God regularly paused and verified that what was just created was good. Later on, when God identified something that was not good, he rectified it immediately. He identified that it was not good for the man to be alone, and he immediately made Eve as a remedy. Clearly, we serve a God of excellence. God had a drive to not just create, but to create with excellence. God gave us of his very, very best. If we take the earth, the sun and the moon for example, the moon controls the tides. It had to be just the right distance away from the earth, and its gravitational pull had to be calibrated to just the right amount to have that effect upon the oceans without causing problems. The sun also had to be just the right distance away from the earth. The earth couldn't be any closer or any farther away from the sun, or the temperature would either be too hot or it would be too cold to support human life. This is the God that we serve, a God of excellence, that nothing is haphazardly done. Everything is done with great care and great excellence. Let's look at the human body. It is such a complex structure with so many interconnected parts, a piece of perfect engineering. Even the individual organs like the eyes and the ears are incredibly complex. This wasn't haphazardly done. God did this with excellence that no one else could have created, that no one else could recreate a structure this complex. Total excellence. Now, even in things that might be seemingly minor, because the creation story is centered around the creation of man and the earth. But even the seemingly minor things in the story were made with incredible excellence. Now, there are 4 planets in Earth's solar system, which have rings circling them. These planets, all of them have a large number of moons. Now, I've always wondered growing up, why is it that only these larger planets that have the rings have all of these moons, and these smaller ones that don't have rings either have 1 moon, 2 moons, or no moons at all? Now, the rings are actually small chunks of rock or ice which circle the planet in the shape of a ring. Now, scientists have actually discovered the purpose of those moons, that anytime one of the rocks out of the ring formation tries to escape out of the ring, it is pushed back into the ring by the gravity of a nearby moon. Isn't that excellent? It is so excellently crafted and constructed that all of those little rocks, they are kept in place because these moons are placed in just the right locations, that whenever any rock tries to escape, there's always a moon nearby enough that its gravity can just push that rock back into the ring. Oh my, we serve a God of such excellence, and he made us in his image and likeness, and he expects excellence from us as well. Surely, We can't give a God of such excellence anything less than our very best. But it doesn't even only relate to so-called things of God. No, yes, we know as long as we're offering something to God, a God of this excellence that we're obligated to offer back our best. But I want to say to you that even in the things that we don't necessarily associate God with, the things we do in our everyday lives, at school, at home, in our jobs, I want to say to you that God expects our best in those things too. He expects our best in every single thing that we do. Colossians chapter 3 and verse 23, it says, "And whatsoever ye do, do it heartily as to the Lord and not unto men." So everything we do, we have to do it like if we're doing it unto our excellent God. So everything we do, the same excellence with which we would be required to offer it unto God, we are to bring that to every single thing, like if it is being offered to God. And His word also tells us that there are great rewards if we function in excellence. Proverbs 22 and verse 29, it says, "Seest thou a man diligent in his business? He shall stand before kings. He shall not stand before mean men." We have been given examples even in the same word. There are people who were elevated in their earthly places because they function with excellence in the name of the Lord. Their way of functioning, their excellence, it brought them before kings and not mean men. It changed the heart of people around them. It changed the hearts of great men to have favor upon them because of the way they were functioning. We see in Daniel chapter 6 and verse 3, it says, "Then this Daniel was preferred above the presidents and princes because an excellent spirit was in him, and the king thought to set him over the whole realm." Now, here it is. This isn't regarding how he worshiped God, but that he put excellence in everything that he did. A spirit of excellence was in him that was across the board, not just related to his service directly toward God. And it put him in the eyes of the king. The king thought to set him over the whole realm. We know that Daniel was indeed a man of God, operating with a spirit of excellence, which got him noticed by the king. And this is God's desire for all of us, that as we function in excellence, as we render excellence in everything we do as if it is being done unto him, he wants to use that to put us into the notice of others around us, to offer us favor, not just favor with God, but favor with men as well. Even as I close out this season of Revelation for Life, which was actually subtitled Encouragement for Life. Be encouraged today to give of your best. Be encouraged to give excellence in everything you do. God gave us of his best. Let us be ardent about giving of our best. Until next season, this is Revelation for Life.
Your letter